Hello, everybody. Welcome into the Casual Sports Report. Yesterday, we had our very first episode. Got great amount of support. Once again, we're going to ask you to subscribe, like this video, and share it. Get this video out there. It's a one-day thing, so views after the first day, they don't really affect us as much. So get this out there. That way other people can join in the fun as well. And let's get back into it here. Casual Sports Report. It is Friday, July 2nd. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Friday. Let's get into it. Question of the day. We'll give you the answer from yesterday. So just as a reminder, yesterday's question, which team has the advantage all time in head-to-head matchups between the Rams and the Chargers? The answer to that one, as of the 2019 season, the Rams and Chargers have met 12 times, and the Rams hold a slim 7-5 record over the Chargers. And we had two people answer that correctly down in the comments, so make sure to do it again today for our next question here. That was both Brendan and Keith. Thank you for responding. And today's question, out of these five players, who holds the record for the longest return of a missed field goal in NFL history? Antonio Cromartie, Ted Ginn Jr., Devin Hester, Darren Sharper, or Darren Sproles? Let us know down in the comment section below. And without any further ado, let's get into the show. Got a ton of things going on. Olympics coming up very shortly. Tons of news out of there. Baseball, soccer. Stay tuned, folks. We'll run through it all here right now. Let's get into it. We're going to start off with baseball in yesterday's ball games. The Seattle Mariners defeated the Blue Jays 7-2. The Boston Red Sox put up another big game and a 15-1 win over the Kansas City Royals. The White Sox beat the Twins 8-5. The Rangers defeated Oakland 8-3. The Dodgers defeated Washington 6-2. And the Pirates fell once again, this time to the Brewers 7-2. Indians now dropping 3 straight as they lost 7-2 to the Houston Astros. The Cincinnati Reds pulled out a slim victory over the San Diego Padres 5-4. And the Atlanta Braves didn't put up the 20 they did yesterday or the day before, but they still beat the Mets 4-3. And the Colorado Rockies defeated the St. Louis Cardinals 5-2. And the Arizona Diamondbacks pulled off a big win as they defeated the San Francisco Giants 5-3. The Angels and New York Yankees game was postponed due to inclement weather. Makeup game on August 16th. And the Marlins and Phillies game also postponed due to rain. Their makeup on July 16th. Now going into today's ball games here, Friday, July 2nd. The San Diego Padres will lead things off in today's action against the Phillies at 6:05. And then behind them, the Dodgers and Nationals at 7:05, along with the Mets and Yankees. And the Brewers and Pirates at 7:07. The Rays take on the Blue Jays. At 7:10, the Cubs take on the Reds. The Astros take on the Indians. And the White Sox go up against the Tigers. At 7:20, the Marlins take on the Braves. At 8:10, the Cardinals and Rockies go at it, along with the Twins and the Kansas City Royals. At 9:38, the Orioles going up against the Los Angeles Angels. And at 9:40, the Red Sox take on the Athletics, along with the San Francisco Giants going up once again against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Rounding things out tonight at 10:10, the Texas Rangers going up against the Seattle Mariners. That does it for baseball here. They did actually announce the All-Stars for this year's All-Star game. Obviously, you can go check those out on our Twitter. We retweeted the original tweet from the MLB, so go check it out there and see if your favorite team or favorite players had anybody going to it. Tonight, though, in NHL, Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals, Tampa Bay leads Montreal 2-0. That game's tonight at 8 p.m. Tampa Bay looking to go for back-to-back championships. In the NBA last night, Milwaukee had a fantastic game without the help of their big man Giannis Antetokounmpo, still questionable for tonight's game. Trae Young was also out of last night's contest as Milwaukee won it 123-112 in Game 5. Game 6 is Saturday, July 3rd at 8:30. We'll give you the reminder tomorrow, so make sure to tune back in for tomorrow. And the WNBA last night, the Connecticut Sun defeated the Indiana Fever 86-80. Tonight's ball games, the Chicago Sky versus the Dallas Wings at 8 p.m. on CBS Sports Network. At 10 p.m. on CBS Sports Network, the Las Vegas Aces go up against the Los Angeles Sparks. Also on 10 p.m., the Atlanta Dream take on the Seattle Storm. In the MLS, one game yesterday, Austin won 4-1 to Portland. We're going to start giving you some MLS updates as we're getting farther into their season as well. In the Euro League today, the Euro 2020 Cup, tonight's contests consist of, at noon, Switzerland taking on Spain here in the quarterfinals. And at 3 o'clock, Belgium taking on Italy. So big news coming out of the Euro 2020. A lot of teams left in it in the quarterfinals, getting down to it. And the PGA Tour currently, as they're going now at 11-11, Bryson DeChambeau in first place, Matthew Wolff in second, Kevin Kisner in third, Danny Willett in fourth, and Adam Hadwin in fifth. Big news out of the NFL. They fined Washington $10 million after a misconduct investigation. And Dan Snyder is stepping away from day-to-day operations for several months after an independent investigation found the organization's workplace highly unprofessional, especially for women. Also in the NFL, multiple teams and coaches fined over OTAs. Jacksonville Jaguars and first-year head coach have been fined along with the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers for violating rules governing off-season practices. Both teams received different amounts of fines and lost certain amounts of OTAs this season and next season. In college football, Reggie Bush, former Heisman Trophy winner, had it stripped. He didn't have it stripped. He gave it back to the Heisman Trophy Committee after USC had some heavy scrutinization during the 2004 season in which their 2004 national championship was also stripped along with all of Reggie Bush's college stats. He seeks now to have his Heisman Trophy and his college records reinstated now that college football can officially pay their college athletes, or they can make their money off of name, image, and likeness. Big news out of the Olympics. American champion Sha'Carri Richardson will not be allowed to run in the 100-meter race after testing positive for a chemical found in marijuana. She has received a 1-month ban from Olympic competition, but she still will be able to compete in the 4x100 at the Olympics. She said she was dealing with some personal problems after the death of her mother and was using marijuana as a coping mechanism. Also out of the Olympics, 2 Namibia teenagers out of the Olympic 400 over their testosterone level. Multiple African competitors have had this happen in the last few years, and this just adds to another group of competitors not allowed to compete. And if you would like to tune into the Olympics, those coming up Friday, July 23rd. So we'll give you the update when that comes along. 21 days till the opening ceremony. We'll see you then. And this isn't sports news, but it could affect the sports world. The first hurricane of the season expected to hit all of Florida in the next coming days, potentially around the 6 to 7 day mark. So potentially within the week, we have our first hurricane of the season. This one named Hurricane Elsa. So, while this doesn't directly affect sports, could result in some more sports cancelizations as we go along. And some terrible breaking news we found out last night. Kennesaw State quarterback Ladarius Clardy, pardon me as my phone turns off as I had it up. Kennesaw State quarterback Ladarius Clardy killed in an overnight shooting in which 50 rounds were shot into his vehicle, and he was pronounced dead on the scene. Terrible news for Kennesaw State and a heartbreaking story as it goes along. That'll do it here for the Casual Sports Report. Have a happy Friday, everybody.